Assalamu alaikum. Any questions you have? You got your answer from last night about death? You asked, what question did you ask? You asked, will a person know when he's going to die, basically, so that he'll have time to prepare? Oh. The one who is always thinking about his Lord, the one who is always thinking about death, you think he's not going to know when he's going to meet his Lord? Not by pretending, not by making a show. How many of you went to the cemetery recently? Good. I should see more hands. How are you going to remember death? It is there. We have a cemetery. Maybe you should go. Be careful, it's dangerous there. Sit and say to yourself, I'm going to be there. Physically, and my spirit is also going to be there. Am I prepared for that? Our Shaykh had said, what are you sending to your grave today? Forget about everything else. Forget about the politics. Forget about your problems. What are you sending to your grave? Because if Azrael comes to you right now, you're not going to scream about politics. You're not going to scream about your children, this or that. You're going to start understanding, oh, my time is up. But the one who has been preparing, the one who's thinking, the one who is longing to see his Lord, he will get that smell long time before it happens. It will start pulling him. He gets that smell from paradise, his original home. He gets a longing. That time he stops being so busy with other things too. Then other things will open up. Then he's just going to fix a couple of things that he has in this world, not too much too. More importantly, he has to fix himself with his Lord. And very importantly, he's going to fix between himself and those people that he has wronged. That he has taken the rights of people, he will try to fix it. Those ones who are stubborn, who are saying, I didn't do anything to people, people do something to me, they're always thinking that, they're not going to smell that. They're not going to be ready. Once you start feeling that and smelling it, you start preparing a little bit more. That time, even those ones who are close to you, noticing there is something different from you, will feel very nice, very good next to you. A sadness. Now, that sadness is different. That sadness is knowing that all your life you spent it in wasting in Malayani. This is the reality. Why we're not even thinking 5 minutes in one day the reality of that grave. We could have prepared it. So yes, as the Hutbah is saying, Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, those ones about to pass, they're going to know. Not only they're going to know, they're going to feel. And they're going to feel and they're going to know where they're going to be. Not only good places, not only paradise. There are those that sometimes it is known to them that they're going to pass, but they're going to enter into those trouble areas, into the fire. It's supposed to wake us up. What it is every day that we are seeing that is not reminding us of death. For a man who is intelligent, everything is going to remind him that this world is temporary and it is passing. And death is real. He's going to look at the passing of the sun and the moon and he's going to understand. He's looking at the passing of time. He's going to look in his gray hair and say, oh, I have to prepare myself more for that. The Holy Prophet ﷺ said, if you remember death 40 times a day, if you die that day, you will die as a martyr. Everyone else, when they have the fear and the pain of death, of Sakratul Maut, of the pain of the angel of death pulling your life, everyone will feel that pain. And nobody wants to die again just because of that pain. Except for a shaheed, except for a martyr. Because that one, the angel of death is not taking his life. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is taking his life. The martyr is not just the one who is going physically to go and fight. The martyr is that one who lived and he died for the sake of Allah. That is a small jihad. To fight against your ego, it is a bigger jihad. And if you die fighting against your ego, you will die as a martyr. Do you understand why this way is really important? It is easy. It is a shortcut. But so many people, they overlook it. They say, no, I don't want to learn. You don't talk to me more about fighting against my ego. Give me some secrets. Give me some secret salawats or secret du'as so that I can see these things, so I can feel these things, so that I can know my maqam or this or this. Not understanding the reality of life and death. What did we put into the grave today? It is important. Keep that, inshallah. You're going to become very intelligent. That time, you'll be able to handle the stress of this world too, because you know it's not real. You can balance it. Do whatever that is necessary. Carry your responsibility. And you're going to say to whatever that you have in front of you, that you have an attachment to. What is it? Your job. Say this job is going to end. Your children, my children will die. Your home will be taken away from you. This is part of remembering death, not just to say, oh, I'm going to die, I'm going to die, I'm going to die. No. Death is when everything finishes. I won't be able to breathe. All my loved ones, they're going to leave me. No matter how much they love me, they cry for me, they're going to leave me. I'm going to be alone. Who am I going to be with in that grave? Oh, the awliyaullah saying, the angel of death will ask you that first question. Put aside the questions that they are going to ask when they are carrying your body to the grave. They're going to ask so many questions. You have to pass that. When you put inside the grave now, the angel of death, the questioning angels, not the angel of death, the questioning angels are going to come. They're going to ask you one question. Who is your Lord? You think it's so easy to answer? Whatever that you are worshipping, that time you're going to say, who is your Lord? It's not whether you're a Muslim, you're going to say Allah. You're Buddhist, you're going to say Buddha, maybe. Whatever. No. It is what you are worshipping. What you love, what you're obsessing about, what you're thinking day and night. So many, they're worshipping to their children. So many, they're worshipping to power. They're not worshipping Allah. So many, they're worshipping just to make a show. That is their Lord. If you fail that question, you're going to get punished very heavily. Allah saying, one question, some, it will take them 1 year to answer that, to get it properly. For some, 70 years. For some, 1,000 years. They're still trying to answer that one question. The question is wrong. The grave is going to clap, is going to fold. And your bones are just going to fold into each other. If you answer that correctly, your grave is just going to widen as far as the eye can see. And you're going to notice. You're going to sit up. Then you're going to understand that you're dead. You're saying, oh, I really am dead. Then you start understanding there are certain things around you. Whatever that you put in that grave. Some people busy with slandering. Some people with anger. Some people with so much arrogance. You cannot touch them. You say something, whoop, they're going to say something else. You're going to find scorpions and snakes around you. So yes, why are we mentioning death a lot now? It's the time of the Hajj. The Hajj is all about preparation for death. Preparation for Qiyamah. To put on the ihram, it is to put on our shroud. To go back to Allah. To leave everything else. We start thinking, we're going to win for ourselves. So we don't. And we're not listening to sohbet. We're not understanding things. We're just going to be a waste. Understanding? ومن الله التوفيق الفاتحة.